The introduction of Japanese animation to Western audiences can be traced back to the early 1960s, marking a pivotal moment in the history of manga and anime in the West. Toei Animation played a pioneering role by airing Magic Boy and The White Snake Enchantress in 1961, captivating viewers with the distinct artistic style and storytelling of Japanese animation. This momentous occasion laid the groundwork for future exploration and appreciation of this unique form of entertainment. In 1963, the iconic Astro Boy anime made its debut in America, courtesy of Fred Ladd. This marked a significant milestone as one of the first anime series to reach Western shores. However, the attempt to introduce the Astro Boy manga to American readers in 1966 faced a unique set of challenges. The manga underwent substantial redraws and localizations, rendering it almost unrecognizable to its original Japanese form. This early endeavor reflected the struggle to bridge the cultural gap and cater to the preferences of Western readers. A notable development in the late 1970s was the release of Barefoot Gen, a tragic account of the events of the Hiroshima bombing from the perspective of a child survivor. In 1978, published by a pacifist charity organization in America, this marked a step towards a more faithful manga import. Even though it retained certain localized elements, such as reading from right to left, the journey towards authenticity in manga translation had begun, laying the groundwork for future efforts to preserve the original integrity of Japanese manga. Toei Animation re-entered the Western scene in the 1980s through collaborations that led to the production of animated adaptations for Western franchises, like Transformers. This indirect introduction to Japanese animation concepts, particularly the appeal of mecha, broadened the horizons of Western viewers and set the stage for the growing interest in Japanese animated content. Simultaneously, France became an early adopter of Japanese animated entertainment with the release of series like Captain Harlock and Mazinger Z. These shows exposed a European audience to the allure of Japanese animation, paving the way for future cross-cultural exchanges in the world of anime and manga. In the late 1980s, acclaimed manga titles like Lone Wolf and Cub found their way into Western markets, albeit often heavily localized and marketed as comics. This trend, while contributing to the growing visibility of manga, underscored the challenges of adapting Japanese content to suit Western tastes without sacrificing its essence. Also in the late 1980s, a transformative wave swept across the Western landscape as various anime, including iconic works by Hayao Miyazaki, landmark productions like Akira, and the advent of Dragon Ball, began to make their mark on Western markets. These influential releases played a pivotal role in raising awareness for Japanese entertainment on a broader scale. Hayao Miyazaki, a master storyteller and co-founder of Studio Ghibli, emerged as a prominent figure with the Western release of films such as Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind in 1985 and later Castle in the Sky. These enchanting and emotionally resonant films captivated audiences, transcending cultural boundaries and earning Miyazaki international acclaim, although most of his works would only gain recognition during the 90s. The success of Studio Ghibli productions not only introduced Western viewers to the artistic brilliance of Japanese animation, but also showcased the diversity of storytelling within the medium. Simultaneously, Katsuhiro Otomo's groundbreaking film Akira, released in the US in 1989, made a profound impact on Western audiences, heralding a new era for animated films with its complex narrative, mature themes, and groundbreaking animation techniques. Akira challenged preconceived notions about the potential of animation as a medium, gaining a cult following and setting the stage for a broader acceptance of anime as a serious and thought-provoking art form. The late 1980s and early 90s also marked the introduction of Dragon Ball, the seminal work by Akira Toriyama. This anime series, known for its dynamic martial arts sequences, engaging characters, and epic storytelling, quickly gained popularity among Western audiences. Dragon Ball played a crucial role in expanding the appeal of anime beyond niche audiences, paving the way for the genre to reach a broader spectrum of viewers. These releases not only captivated audiences but also laid the groundwork for a heightened interest in Japanese entertainment as a whole. The late 1980s set the stage for the impending surge of manga and anime in the 1990s, as fans clamored for more diverse and authentic content, setting the foundation for the cultural phenomenon that would follow in the next decade. During the 1980s and 1990s, Japanese role-playing games, JRPGs, and other video game genres with strong ties to anime and manga aesthetics gained popularity in the West. Games like Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, and Chrono Trigger featured character designs and storytelling reminiscent of anime, creating a bridge between video game culture and the world of Japanese animation. The 1990s witnessed a cultural renaissance for manga and anime in the Western world, propelled by a surge in popularity and a growing demand for diverse and authentic content. Key publishing houses played a pivotal role in shaping this landscape, introducing audiences to iconic titles that would leave an indelible mark on the Western fandom. This period saw the rise of manga entertainment in the UK and the US, actively importing a diverse array of anime titles including Fist of the North Star. This influx of content marked a turning point, creating a fervent fanbase hungry for more diverse and authentic manga experiences. One of the driving forces behind this manga and anime revolution was the emergence of publishing giants like Tokyopop and Viz Media. These companies strategically brought a plethora of titles to Western audiences, creating a bridge between Japanese creators and a hungry international audience. Classics such as Sailor Moon, Parasite, Ranma Half, Rurouni Kenshin, Yu Yu Hakusho, and Fruits Basket became staples of Western manga shelves, captivating readers with their unique narratives and vibrant art styles. The impact of these titles transcended niche audiences, reaching mainstream recognition and paving the way for a broader acceptance of Japanese pop culture. As manga and anime permeated popular consciousness, fans clamored for more, leading to an influx of diverse genres and stories that catered to a wide range of tastes. In addition to these major publishing houses, the late 1990s saw an increased interest in darker and more mature titles. Works like Blade of the Immortal and GTO, Great Teacher Onizuka, found their way to Western shores, offering a stark departure from the traditional perception of manga as a medium solely for children and teenagers. This diversification of genres contributed significantly to the expanding appeal of manga and anime across different age groups. The advent of the internet played a crucial role in connecting fans and fostering communities. Early internet forums, websites, and platforms like Anime Turnpike became virtual hubs where enthusiasts would share their passion for specific series. The fan-driven nature of these online spaces allowed for the rapid exchange of information, recommendations, and even fan-created content, further fueling the Western fascination with Japanese manga and anime. The 1990s also marked the era of homemade fan dubs and fan-subtitled manga scans. Enthusiastic fans took it upon themselves to translate, dub, and distribute anime and manga that were not officially available in the West. While these grassroots efforts operated in a legal grey area, they played a crucial role in expanding access to a wider array of Japanese content, building a dedicated fanbase eager to explore content beyond the limited selection available through official channels. Amidst these developments, manga publishers in the West began to shift their approach. The trend moved towards authentic, non-localized releases that preserved the original format of manga, reading from right to left. This shift represented a significant turning point, as readers increasingly sought a more genuine and unaltered experience of Japanese storytelling and art. Pokémon, short for Pocket Monsters, originated as a video game in Japan and was later adapted into an anime series, trading card game, movies, and various merchandise. The Pokémon franchise exploded in popularity when it reached Western shores in the late 1990s. The animated series, which premiered in 1997 in the United States, quickly became a cultural phenomenon, captivating a broad audience of children and even adults. The success of Pokémon marked a pivotal moment in the mainstream acceptance of anime and manga in the West. The franchise's impact extended beyond television, influencing video games, trading card games, toys, and other merchandise. The widespread popularity of Pokémon contributed to the normalization of Japanese animation in Western households, breaking down barriers and paving the way for the broader acceptance of anime as a form of entertainment. The groundwork laid in the 1990s set the stage for manga and anime to evolve from niche interests to mainstream phenomenon. The cultural exchange, facilitated by publishing houses, fan communities, and online platforms, laid a solid foundation for the continued growth and integration of Japanese manga and anime into the fabric of Western popular culture. The turn of the millennium marked as a pivotal era for manga and anime in the West, as these once niche interests solidified their place in mainstream entertainment. The 2000s and early 2010s witnessed a convergence of factors that propelled Japanese manga and anime to unprecedented heights, captivating audiences and reshaping popular culture. During the 1990s and 2000s, the landscape of anime in the West underwent a significant transformation, with cable television playing a crucial role in bringing Japanese animation to a broader audience. Adult Swim, a programming block on Cartoon Network, emerged as a trailblazer in introducing a diverse array of anime series to Western viewers during the late-night programming hours. Adult Swim, which premiered in 2001, became a hub for alternative and experimental programming, offering a platform for anime that appealed to a more mature audience. The the block featured a distinctive mix of original programming and acquired content, creating a unique space for anime to flourish beyond traditional children's programming. One of the standout series during this era was Cowboy Bebop, directed by Shinichiro Watanabe, a space western with a jazzy soundtrack, complex characters, and a noir-inspired narrative. Cowboy Bebop resonated with viewers for its mature themes and innovative storytelling. Its success on Adult Swim contributed significantly to the growing acceptance of anime as a medium capable of delivering sophisticated and nuanced narratives. Another groundbreaking series that gained a cult following on Adult Swim was Fooly Cooly. This 6-episode OVA, original video animation, defied conventional storytelling, combining surrealism, coming-of-age themes, and a frenetic pace. Its short but impactful run on Adult Swim left a great mark, showcasing the medium's potential for experimentation and pushing creative boundaries. Adult Swim became a prime destination for the English-language premiere of several acclaimed anime series. Ghost in the Shell, Standalone Complex, and Inuyasha found a home on Adult Swim, captivating audiences with their complex narratives and dynamic characters. Meanwhile, Cartoon Network's Toonami programming block, which debuted in 1997, focused on action-oriented animation content, including a significant lineup of anime series. Toonami became a gateway for many viewers, especially during its Aftermath segment, which aired late at night and featured more mature and experimental anime titles. Toonami played a pivotal role in bringing long-running series like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, and One Piece to a Western audience, contributing to the widespread popularity of these franchises. The block's immersive host, Tom Toonami Operations module, became an iconic figure, guiding viewers through a curated selection of action-packed anime adventures. These programming blocks not only expanded the visibility of anime, but also played a crucial role in shaping the viewing habits of a generation. The late-night slots on Adult Swim and the action-packed Toonami block allowed for the exploration of a diverse range of genres and themes, from philosophical musings of Ghost in the Shell to the highly energetic battles of Dragon Ball Z. The success of Adult Swim and Cartoon Network in incorporating anime into their programming schedules during the 1990s and 2000s demonstrated the medium's versatility and broad appeal. These television blocks not only introduced Western audiences to beloved classics, but also laid the groundwork for the continued integration of anime into mainstream entertainment in the years that followed. With the advent of the new millennium, manga and anime experienced a global boom. Hayao Miyazaki's Studio Ghibli continued to enchant audiences with masterpieces like Spirited Away, which not only won the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature, but also garnered widespread acclaim and introduced Miyazaki's work to an even broader international audience. The artistic depth and universal themes explored in Studio Ghibli films transcended cultural boundaries, cementing Miyazaki's legacy as a visionary storyteller. Akira, now considered a cult classic, continued to resonate with viewers, showcasing the enduring appeal of a mature and thought-provoking anime. Its influence extended beyond the anime community, impacting the broader cinematic landscape and inspiring filmmakers worldwide. In the realm of publishing, major strides were made towards authenticity. Manga publishers in the West embraced the 100% authentic approach, presenting manga in its original right-to-left format without heavy localization. This shift catered to the growing number of fans who sought a more genuine experience of Japanese storytelling, reinforcing the cultural exchange between East and West. The rise of online platforms and streaming services in the late 2000s played a transformative role in the accessibility of manga and anime. Websites like Crunchyroll and Funimation emerged, providing fans with legal and convenient ways to access a vast library of anime titles. This marked a departure from the era of homemade fan-dubbed VHS tapes and contributed to the decline of piracy, fostering a more sustainable and legitimate distribution model. Social media platforms further fueled the rise of manga and anime fandoms. Fan communities flourished on platforms like MyAnimeList and Reddit, providing enthusiasts with a space to discuss, recommend, and dissect their favorite series. The interconnected nature of the internet allowed for the rapid dissemination of information and created a global network of fans sharing their passion for Japanese entertainment. As the 2010s progressed, manga and anime became ingrained in Western pop culture. Blockbuster successes like Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia, and One Punch Man garnered widespread acclaim and transcended traditional anime circles. These series not only attracted dedicated fans, but also permeated mainstream consciousness, influencing fashion, art, and even inspiring adaptations into live-action films and television shows. As we step into the contemporary landscape of manga and anime in the West, it becomes evident that these once niche interests have evolved into a cultural juggernaut, shaping entertainment trends and influencing a wide array of media. The mid-2010s to the present day have seen a continued surge in popularity, marked by technological advancements, new distribution models, and an ever-expanding fanbase. The advent of streaming services in the 2010s, the rise of digital media platforms such as Comixology and Viz Media's Shonen Jump app has allowed readers to access their favorite manga titles on the go. The convenience of digital distribution has played a crucial role in expanding the reach of manga beyond traditional bookstores, introducing the medium to new audiences and further cementing its status as a mainstream form of entertainment. The proliferation of conventions dedicated to manga and anime has become a cultural phenomenon in its own right. Events like Anime Expo, Comic-Con, and Anime NYC attract tens of thousands of fans each year, providing a space for enthusiasts to celebrate their shared passion, meet creators, and engage in a vibrant community. The cosplay culture that accompanies these events has become a visual representation of the widespread impact of manga and anime on popular culture. The influence of Japanese pop culture has extended beyond the screen and onto the shelves of Western retailers. Manga has become a staple in bookstores, with many major chains dedicating sections to a diverse range of titles. In recent years, live-action adaptations of popular manga and anime have gained traction, with both Hollywood and international filmmakers seeking to bring these beloved stories to a broader audience. While these adaptations have been met with varying degrees of success, they undeniably contribute to the increased visibility of Japanese entertainment in the global film industry. Social media continues to play a pivotal role in shaping the discourse around manga and anime. Platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok provide fans with spaces to share fan art, discuss plot twists, and connect with like-minded individuals across the globe. The digital landscape has not only facilitated global fan communities, but has also empowered fans to become influential voices in the industry, with creators and publishers often engaging directly with their audience. Looking ahead, the future of manga and anime in the West appears to be promising. The industry's ability to adapt to new technologies, coupled with the enduring passion of fans, suggests that Japanese pop culture will continue to be a dynamic and integral part of the Western entertainment landscape. As manga and anime evolve alongside advancements in storytelling, animation techniques, and global distribution, their influence will undoubtedly leave an immense mark on generations to come.